You know, they're so worried that their parents might get them in trouble. Rachel, you can unmute now. Rachel, unmute and talk. I don't care. Your mic isn't freaking broken. You have a cell phone. Knock it off. Then how are you on here exactly? Does your computer magically not have a microphone? Magically not have a speaker, despite all of these being equipped with them? Holy crap, you're stupid. I'm going to ask you a very direct question, and I want the real answer, and if you don't tell me the truth, I will find out. How old are you actually? Then why are you acting like you're 12? I can't do it. My phone got taken away. Oh, my parents will get mad at me. Oh, my computer's just too old. It doesn't have any of these features. You're a pathological liar. Do you have the audacity to ping me over something stupid? I know exactly what a controlling parent is. You're able to vote and die for your country. Fix the problem. You are an adult. Go get one. You don't need her permission. Good God, this is dumb. And this is the person that came in to defend Spar?
Yep.
Spar, you're unmuted now. This is your stupid little friend?
I guess.
So this is the person that came in to defend you. Somebody who's too stupid to even know they can do things on their own despite being a legal adult.
I've been trying to talk to her about it.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't try to bring it, or you shouldn't allow people who you're trying to talk to about basic adult functions to come in and defend you. Because what happens? They look even dumber, and they don't help your case.
I didn't ask her to come in and defend me, though.
Then how'd she know what was going down?
I vented in the server because I didn't know what was going on here. I vented in my server, and she must have saw it before I deleted it, realizing I made a mistake.
And so this idiot comes in here, runs their mouth, and is getting bitten all over the place now, talking about how you were framed for something. Someone want to tell me what you were framed for?
I don't know. That's why I'm here. I want to find out.
You had a 15-minute call last night with some of the mods, yes?
I did. If it's over the old stuff in Ink Bunny, then that's fine. If that's it, then okay. If there's anything else, though, I'd like to know what's going on and who's accusing me of other stuff.
What are you being accused of that you've heard of?
Favorites in my old Ink Bunny account that I haven't used in a long time.
Define a long time.
At least a couple years.
Uh-huh. Do you know what we found on your ink bunny?
I know that there was some artwork that I favorited that I shouldn't have,
Was.
that I didn't see because I had turned on a cub filter
It
while
doesn't it
I liked
doesn't
it.
matter what filter you had. Well, the likes were from 20 goddamn 13. You had to minimum. How old are you right now?
I'm only 2 years younger than you.
Okay, so you're 36. That means you were
Yes, that age
26.
is in my profile.
That means you were 26 when you favorited those things. You were 26 favoriting pornography of an obviously underage character like Cream getting done by Sonic the Hedgehog.
And I regret that.
Why was it there?
Because I liked the artist at the time.
And the
It
artist
was a
did,
stupid thing to
and the
do.
artist didn't have anything other than Cream getting pegged.
There was other art of that artist that I favorited that wasn't that.
So what? Did you just favorite all their art then, or just selected parts of their art?
Pretty much all of it, I think.
No, you didn't, because I looked. Unfortunately. Go ahead, Asuka.
Also, Spar, if I may add something, it's not just on your ink bunny. I actually went on your fur affinity, and 5 months ago, you favorite a drawing of Mina Mongoose completely naked, which is a 16-year-old. And to add, you had
Wait,
fetish
what?
art of other characters such as Sticks, Tails, that were also participating in fetish actions such as showing their feet, being tickled. Can you explain those? Those happened at least what, a year, 5 months ago?
Mina's
Do you want
16?
screenshots? Because I have those.
I thought Mina was 18. Oh crap, I didn't know that.
You know, we could sit here and go down that rabbit hole of who is what, where, when, how, and why. But the truth of the matter is, regardless of how old Mina is, there was no question about Cream. I'm not a Sonic fan, and I know how old Cream is. And the fact that the art, specifically in question, like, didn't even show a sexual dimorphism that would make you even question their age. And if Rochelle is going to be deafened and muted somehow, despite being on a laptop, they, especially when we're actually talking about the thing they wanted to offend you over, you know what? Baiji, abyss this idiot.
Her mom might have come in.
I don't care. I don't care. I so don't care. Thank you, Baiji. I like the artist is not an excuse for liking drawn child porn. You were 26. You had the faculties to understand that. If you were a decade younger than that, yeah, I'd probably be going, kids are weird. They like weird, stupid stuff. Whatever. Maybe you've grown past it, but you were a full fledged adult at that point. How old's your kid?
6.
You definitely know better. Doggone vile. And then your goofy little friend is talking about you being framed. What I saw last night wasn't passed to me by a third party. I saw it in real time. I had to literally get an account and look at that garbage that was in your favorites. And that was only on your Ink Bunny. God knows what's in your Fur Affinity. And for the record,
You're right.
I did listen to the call that was had last night. So, your nonsense here, I did not sleep at all last night. The events caused me to have a panic attack and I almost went to the hospital. Now I'm pissed and I want to prove my innocence. Everyone who dogpiled me without even bothering to get my side of the story owes me an apology. Who dogpiled you?
Everyone who pinged me while I was at work.
You think that's
I felt like
dogpiling?
I was being dogpiled.
You think that's dogpiling? Being pinged.
I wasn't able to respond. I was at work.
That's not dogpiling, though. That's an annoyance at best. So how are you going to prove your innocence exactly? Tell me.
Well, aside from the favorites, what am I being accused of?
Are you kidding me?
That should be enough. That's CP. Fetishize art of children. Are you kidding me?
What else do you think you've been accused of? Because it was laid out pretty clearly to you yesterday with Lumi and other people what you were being told.
That's all this is about?
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Do you really think that's a minor issue here?
I'll just remove that then. That's all
It's
you had to tell me. This didn't have to be a huge thing. If you just let me know that Mina was 16 instead of 18, I would have gotten rid of that.
Do you I told you I could care less currently about the 16-year-old character. So why are you focusing on that? I'm not talking about the 16-year-old. Remove a 10 from it. I'm talking about the 6-year-old.
That was 10 years ago. I didn't remember
When
them
you
as
were
favorites.
26. When you were 26. I'm not going to subject the rest of this call to the nonsense, but we have it logged. Let's see here. Let's see. One of Cream the Rabbit sitting on Sonic after he's done with her, and then Cream the Rabbit doing Sonic, and then we have Amy Rose completely naked for some asinine reason, which doesn't even show enough sexual dimorphism to prove that any sort of puberty happened. Oh, I love the panty shot of a Cream in here. Just real wholesome, real fun stuff. Good lord. This is what I want you to answer for. I could care a little less about the alleged 16-year-old because I know that's kind of weird when it comes to how Sonic characters tend to work, but it's also how I know that you can't sit there and look at Cream and think they're an adult.
I know Cream isn't an adult.
Then why did you favorite that art? And don't tell me it's just because you like the person. Do not lie to me. You know how that goes. For the love of God, all of you know how that goes. So don't be stupid enough to do it in my face.
I don't lie because I hold the same values. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you.
Then why is it there?
100% honesty, I don't know. It should not be.
You know, I can remember things I did a decade ago. I find it amazing people can't remember what they did. Just absolutely fascinating. What's the
Well,
plot?
then
What's the plot of Sonic Adventure 1?
I don't know. I never played it.
What is your exploration into Sonic the Hedgehog? What was your focus?
I'm not that huge of a Sonic fan, honestly. I like the art style.
Oh my god, what got you
I'm a
interested?
Nintendo person.
What got you interested in Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm trying to make a point here. Follow me.
I guess it was Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube.
What's the plot of Sonic Adventure 2? I didn't stutter. I'd like an answer.
I apologize. I was replying to someone in DMs.
Yeah, don't worry about your DMs right now, especially if it's from that mentally stunted friend of yours.
It's not. It's Ellie. And yes, the same Ellie who was attacked by Keyblade and Tippy.
One moment. And what are you telling Ellie exactly?
The honest truth from my point of view.
And the honest truth is that you're being dragged for something you totally didn't do, right?
I'm not saying I didn't favor those images. It's obvious that I did. I just thought there might have been something else, like someone was trying to falsely accuse me of something, like what happened to Jar.
Do you really think that if that was the case, our first response would be to drag you into a call instead of investigating it first?
You're right, that's a fair point. I apologize. I didn't think of that. I was panicking at the time.
Oh, you were panicking. I want you to read out your DMs with Ellie.
I'll happily screenshot them for you if you'd
I
like.
didn't ask you to screenshot them. You heard what I said.
I gotta scroll up a little bit. Word for word or synopsis?
Oh my god.
Just
Follow
double checking.
basic instructions.
All right, I'll start with what I said first then. Ellie, do you know why I'm in Senate's Rancor pit? I really have no idea what's going on. I guess someone's making accusations against me, but I haven't done anything drama related in a long ass time. Then Ellie responded, would you like me to read that too?
What part of read your DMs did you struggle with the second and third time I've said it?
I'm just double checking.
Stop double checking, stop stalling, stop wasting my goddamn time!
IDK, I left Senate as soon as the call ended, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump this on you. Yeah, that's uber fucked up.
Do you know why they pinged you?
Because I missed the ping that you
You
sent?
missed. You didn't just miss the ping. You went to talk in another section of the doggone server. How does that communicate? How does that communicate to these people that you're not around?
I was going to apologize to you for that because I thought it was like
I
an
don't.
at here
I
message.
don't care. That is not the focal point of what I am fussing at you about right now. I am explaining why they mass pinged you, and you have been here more than long enough. In fact, you've been here since September of last year. You have seen how we deal with people who we think are ducking us in calls. You know that's bound to happen. So if you missed a ping and you go in to another chat, content showcase specifically, to talk to people, and then they mass ping you, that is for a reason. Good Lord. This entire call, you've tried your best to focus on things that were not the primary focus. You tried to avoid, deflect, and you have tried to stall. You have lied, and yes, you have, because you said you favorited a lot of their art. The only art I have found a pink hedgehog in your fur affinity is the pornographic ones that are in question.
There should be more art of that artist in there.
I didn't stutter.
I know you didn't. I heard you clearly.
Good.
And I know I have more of their art in my favorites.
One moment. I'm waiting for somebody else to show up.
I thought Rochelle was banned.
Who? Your little friend? No, they have been sent to the abyss, meaning when they click on this server, they see nothing. Since they want to play stupid games, they can win stupid prizes.
Hello?
Hello? Who dat?
So what did I do?
You did nothing wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. You're not in trouble here. I just wanted to let you give the
I was about
rundown.
to say,
Yeah, you did nothing wrong.
I'm
You did nothing wrong.
I'm about to leave my vacation.
No, don't worry. You did nothing wrong, so it's okay, Ellie. However,
I'm
your
so
friend...
sorry, Ellie.
Shut it. Your friend Spar here has been trying to feed you a line.
I have not.
I sat there and listened to you read off. You did not try... You tried to sell this person that you did nothing wrong. Spar here has not informed you that the reason why they got dragged is I pinged them because of things we found on their Ink Buddy that are not acceptable. And instead of responding to that ping, they went into content showcase and started talking about art. And then people started pinging them to get in call. And Spar here has tried to spin it as though they knew they were at work and might cause them to lose their job. What Spar has been dragged in here for, Ellie, is
No, that is
I am
bullshit.
not.
That is
No, that is
not.
literally what you said. I'm a single mom. I am a single mom.
am a
I could
single
lose my
mom.
job over this.
I quite could possibly could have, and I wasn't lying. I just misunderstood.
Did you tell Ellie what you got dragged in here for? Because you had that call.
Yes.
Okay,
I
Ellie.
did honestly
Hold on,
tell her.
hold on. Ellie, what did she say to you? What did she say to you was the art that she got fussed at for? Hello? Ellie? Oh, goodness. We are in full robot mode.
Ellie, you are cutting.
I think we only need to tell her once. She'll hear. Goodness. This is literally the worst case of roboting I've ever heard. Ellie, can you type in my DMs what she said she got called in here for? Spar, you at no point detailed what the art was. You literally read out the DMs.
I did tell her.
Okay, did you tell her it was Cream the Rabbit getting pegged by Sonic?
I typed Sonic X Cream.
That can mean a lot of different things. Maybe Cream was aged up. Who knows? You were not being specific. And we both know that. And I think the reason for that is because you know Ellie well enough to know she wouldn't approve of that. Is this the nonsense you try to pass to your friends?
No, I was honest.
How is that being honest? You knew full well the extent of what we were talking about. It's just some Sonic X Cream art. Just gloss over the entire actual problem here. Doggone it. You have been here long enough to know this isn't acceptable. I do not for a second, believe that people always magically forget when these things happen. I don't believe it. I just don't. If you can remember all these different characters, all these different names, all their backstories, all this other stuff, you can remember why you did something. You just don't want to say it.
I actually don't know all the characters and backstories. Like I said, I'm a Nintendo.
Do you know at least 3?
2.
So you're a Nintendo person, huh? What's your favorite Nintendo game?
Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES.
Can you tell me what the storyline for that is?
Actually, yes, I can.
That game is as old as we are. So you can remember that, but not why you liked child porn 10 years ago?
My memory isn't as good as yours.
Excuse me about that.
There you
was
are.
at a campground. So
Sorry about that,
there
Ellie.
was like no, you're fine. I left a campsite, so there's no internet.
Oh man, camping sounds nice right now.
It was really fun. And it's great that as soon as I tell my babysitter or my dog sitter, hey, don't worry, we're on our way home because we have to check out at 11. It's immediate. So okay, okay. I probably should have asked first, but they said that they had favorited art from 10 years ago, and they were like some they just suddenly got pinged and they couldn't respond because they were at work and they could have gotten fired if they did. And um I just asked because they said, oh, Laya was pissed at me over the favoriting. And then I just went, what the fuck did you favorite? And they said Sonic X Curve. But like, I don't know anything else after that.
Yeah, because they didn't specify what type of Sonic X Cream art. Because that could be a wide gambit. Maybe Cream's aged up. You don't know. That's because Spar was giving you as little information as possible. So
Not intentionally.
I don't buy that because you have been posting about this since last night. It's why your stupid little friend Rochelle came in here, got really dumb with me, and is now in the abyss. So again, Ellie, you're not in trouble here in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted to personally inform you that your friend is obfuscating details. So I don't know how much you were able to hear. Were you able to hear what I was talking about, Ellie? Well, we got to pour one out for Ellie. Rip to a real one. She'll come back in time. Go ahead, Asuka.
Okay. Okay, so if 10 years ago is
Sorry about that.
long ago,
Oh, go ahead.
can you explain why on the 20th of December 2020 you favorite a art piece of Sonic and Shadow and engaging in sexual activities when Sonic is 16?
I, again, am a lot less concerned about that than I am literally the 6-year-old involved with these people.
Yeah, that I didn't ask until again right before I got called in here.
Yeah, again,
And I was
it's not your fault. I'm not. Again, you're not getting blamed. You're not on trial here. I just wanted you to know that your friend here is obfuscating details.
I would have told her honestly if she'd asked.
If she'd asked, you would have been honest instead of being honest from the get-go. So, okay, here's your chance, Spar. Be honest with Ellie. Tell her what you liked.
I favorited a picture of
A?
Sonic and Cream, both at their canonic ages, and they had just finished having sex.
A? No, A is singular. Be honest.
I'm trying to remember what the other one was.
Oh, so you know there were more than one then. So it wasn't A. It was multiple.
Two.
2 is still multiple. So even when I give you the opportunity to be 100% direct and honest with Ellie, you still lie to her face.
No, I just have a bad memory. I'm trying to remember the other one.
It doesn't matter if you remember the specificity of the other one. You knew there was more than one because I read off details of what they were to you. You do not get to sit here and tell me you magically have a bad memory over something that happened less than 10 minutes ago. Been in here for almost a year. You know how we roll. You know what we find acceptable. You are active on these websites in one way or another. And when you get called out here, you run and you dump all of that on this goofy little server you have, and then you run to Ellie's DMs. So, question for you. Do you think Ellie's going to be able to save you from me if I tear into you?
I don't expect her to, and I'm not afraid of you.
Then why do you keep lying?
I'm not trying to lie to anyone.
You're right.
I'm
You're
just
not trying. You're
relying on not
succeeding.
remembering details.
You're succeeding at lying to people. Not in the sense that your lies are successful, but in the sense that you're still doing it. And then you had the audacity after you were lined out on this, because again, I have that call about what the issue was, that you were being framed.
I thought it was something else that they were talking about. I didn't realize it was about the favorites. I misunderstood. That's my fault, and I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait, hold on a second. No, you said that it was because of something you favorited 10 years ago.
I
I
thought that
like
was part of it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
okay. I
I
don't
thought maybe Saki slash Maddie decided to come out of the woodwork and attack me since she couldn't get to Blue anymore. I
know
wasn't
because
sure.
Laya was very well aware that Maddie's like psycho. So that's not a good excuse. That's not I doubt that. I very much doubt. I doubt that. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. Like that's you said a picture from 10 years ago. You didn't even think to tell me what the picture was. I probably should have asked, but I don't know. I thought you would have been at least a little bit transparent with me. I don't I
You're
don't
right. I
I
should
don't
have been. I'm
I don't
sorry about that.
that's great and all, but no, like that's like really fucked up. And the fact that you said it was a picture, not multiple,
It's because the one stuck out in my mind.
it doesn't matter though. You had if you know that you favorited one, you had to have favorited multiple.
Do I need to embarrass you and send an edited version of what you liked to Ellie?
I would rather you not,
I'd
please.
rather not either. I'm just trying to make a point, so don't worry.
You don't have to.
Spar, I just got out of an entire situation where I've been like emotionally put through a fucking ringer by an entire group of people. And like you're literally the last person I expected to lie by omission to me about this shit. Like what the hell is wrong with it? What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't mean to lie by omission, and I'm sorry.
You didn't mean to lie by omission. If you didn't mean to lie by omission, you would have told me, "Hey, I favorited this art from 10 years ago." You just told me I favorited some dubious art from 10 years ago. That could have literally meant anything. The stuff that I like when it comes to like my whatever, like I like fucking I don't know, let me pick something from the ether. Uh like I don't know, cock warming or whatever. Like people consider that dubious. You said dubious and that could have literally meant anything. And you know what? I'll say it that's on me for not asking for specifics, but I don't know. I feel like you should have been like way more transparent with me.
I'm sorry.
I just got out of this. I went on vacation so that I could take a break from it. And then the minute I get off of vacation, like the minute I turn the fucking keys in to my cabin, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I like you could say sorry as much as you want, Spar, but like that's really fucked up. What?
It is.
Why me? Like, why did you, of all people? Why did you run to me?
You weren't the
I'm
only one
not
I
incensed,
messaged.
but okay, that doesn't answer my question. Of all people, why did you come to me? I'm not even in Senate. Like, why wouldn't you? Like you said, you messaged Blue, right? But then like
Yeah.
you messaged me. What was I gonna do? I'm not gonna tell Lio what to and what not to do. If I thought maybe there would be something where Lio was like, hey, is Spar like a weirdo or whatever? Like I would have vouched for you. Not now, but I probably would have vouched for you, being like, no, Spar is pretty cool from what I know. But I, what did you want me to like I don't know, shield you or something? Because, like, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't shield people. So I don't know what you expected to DM me for. I don't know what you expected from me.
I
What
just
what,
wanted
what did
to
you
know what
expect?
was going on, and I didn't realize
How
you
would
left
I
the
know
Senate.
what's going on? I'm not in Senate.
I didn't know you left.
What?
The members
I don't
list.
pay attention to that.
But you could have looked. It doesn't seem right to me that you had to message me of all people. Because you knew that I'm with Heaton's group, and you know that Lio's also with Heaton's group. Do you think that I was gonna immediately play on the defensive about it and just be like, Lio, no, there's no way that this could be a thing. Like, obviously, somebody had something on you, or they wouldn't have been getting on you this hard. That's why I was under the impression, oh, somebody had to have like made something up. I don't know, like Spar wouldn't do any of that. But now that you've decided that you're not going to tell me the whole truth, the nothing but the truth, I don't even fucking know anymore. Can I catch a fucking break?
You went to Ellie, and let's be honest here, because you knew that I have tried to be there in one extent or another for them, and you're probably hoping they'd sway me.
No, that's honestly not it. I was trying to reach out to everybody who I could to see what was going
But
on.
you just said you only messaged me. So which
No, I
is it,
didn't.
Spar?
I
If you
said I
messaged,
messaged
no, you
Blue. I
literally,
also forgot to mention that I
you
messaged Jar as well.
You messaged who as
okay.
well?
Jar.
You messaged
What
Jar.
the
Yeah, because
what
he and
the
I are mutually
fuck?
acquainted.
So did you just go to everybody who you think has some sort of prominent position here and just go, I don't know what's going on. Here's the truth. Blue has access to the mod chat. Blue knows. All Blue has to do is say, hey, what's going on with Spar? And we direct them to the mod archive, which shows your stuff.
Again, I didn't know Blue was a mod here because I'm not fucking in here.
This was you trying to do damage control.
That's not what it was.
Then why these specific people?
Because I thought maybe they would actually know what was going on. Because I was so confused and I couldn't
Why would
get in
Jar know
contact with
what's going?
Baiji, and I
Why would
tried.
why would Jar of all people know what's going on? Do you think I tell him when we have disciplinary action here? No, Jar's got enough going on.
I wasn't thinking at the time. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
clearly you weren't. There seems to be a pattern going on at least 10 years now. So here's the truth of the matter. If it was Maddie Cakes, I'd probably assume she's crazy, but I'd look into it to do my due diligence. So I'm not going to lie to you like you have tried to lie to, well, everybody at this point. It was someone who doesn't like you, who finds you distasteful, who came to me. It's why we investigated it so heavily. And I pulled him into a call last night. And I told him very clearly some of his associates he needs to bail on because I don't care for them either. So whether it's motivated by spite is irrelevant to me because the information, unfortunately, is accurate. And Asuka and I did scour to make sure it was. That it wasn't just somebody making things up or manipulating a search function. It was right there on your page that you did, that you were active in, that has your name on it, that is tied to your social medias.
Yes, Bar. Like, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. I dig through your videos in hope that at least maybe the ink bunny would have been faked, but no, it was linked on one of your videos. Like, we looked through things. And the fact that you tried to say that we lied about it or we were accusing you of fake shit, like, you've been in here long enough to know that we don't do that. Come on.
I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Spar, you and I have known each other since fucking 2018. Actually, 2017. You know what I've been through. You've known what I had to deal with. Maybe not to the extent as, Blue or other people, but like you've got a pretty good idea, right? Like you understand, especially this past like 3 weeks. What realistically, what was I going to do?
I didn't want you to do anything. I just wanted someone to
You
listen.
wanted me to do something. You wouldn't have messaged me. What the fuck did you want me to do? Just tell me. Good God, somebody just fucking tell me something for once. What did you want me to do? What did you want me to do? Spar, what was your goal in messaging me about something in which I'm not a part of? Hello?
Sorry, you were
Am I
roboting a
cutting
bit.
out?
You were a little bit, but I got the gist of it. What Ellie's asking you is, what did you want them to do in a server they're not in, that they're not in administration in? What exactly did you want them to do? Because you clearly wanted them to do something, otherwise you wouldn't have messaged them.
I really didn't want them to do anything. I just wanted someone to listen and maybe help me find out what was going on. I didn't mean to cause her trouble, and I really am sorry that I did.
Excuse me.
Norden, to give you a TLDR, since unfortunately Ellie is roboting, Spar Danger here was caught having questionable, vile things on their favorites on their Ink Bunny, including a 6-year-old and a teenager. And the reason Ellie's in here is because Spar obfuscated information to make it sound like they were being attacked over nothing. Now that I've given Norden that context, I will be right back.
Obviously, we're wanting something from this, or else you wouldn't have fucking messaged me.
I really didn't.
Then why did you message me?
I already said why.
Well, tell me again, because I went through a dead zone. I couldn't hear anything.
It was because I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was panicked and confused, and I didn't know you'd left Senate. I thought maybe you might have had some insight. I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, I didn't have insight.
Because after I got thrown into the Rancor pit, I couldn't see any of the other rooms. I can't even see the gallery chat.
Can you at least see the members list?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people. It would have taken me
You
a while
could
to scroll through everyone.
You could have searched it up. If a person is still in a server, you can search up what, their messages. So you wouldn't have had to scroll through everything. Also, I have emojis on the sides of my username, so you could have just scrolled to the very bottom.
Oh, who's talking?
Huh?
I heard somebody else other than you talking.
Gavin.
Oh, how's it going, Gavin? Sorry to cause you guys a bit of fuss today.
It's all good. I just noticed some rather striking barn art.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Well, no, we saw a really in poor taste image on the side of a barn. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, even better.
Thing how people paint on barns. It's weird.
Anyway, back on topic. Did Spar actually give you an answer?
It was the same answer I got earlier. She was trying to figure out why, if I knew anything. That was the same answer that it was already. So I don't.
Why, Ellie?
I have a question.
Why, Ellie? I wasn't aware you were secretly a Senate mod. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, Spar, why didn't you just contact a moderator if it was all of this was just a big mistake?
I
If you
tried
were
to.
worried.
I couldn't contact anybody. Mistress didn't talk to me. I tried to contact Baiji. My message wouldn't get through. I tried to DM Lion. I couldn't get through to him either.
We only have 3
I
mods
was
here.
freaked out.
I mean, it was also 4 in the morning when you messaged me. So I mean, people are probably gonna be asleep. Oh, probably not Lio, but that's another thing entirely.
I am sorry about that.
I just. So it was multiple. It was more than one. And it was not just some thing that people got all up in arms about because it's not their fucking kink. It was just a 16-year-old and a 6-year-old.
More than once. And Spar, not to be petty, but I counted. There's 16 pictures that include CP on your ink bunny.
6 fucking teen?
Yeah,
That
which
many?
3 of them includes the 6-year-old. So I don't want to hear about, I did not know, I don't remember. That's more than a coincidence now.
It was 16 pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'm gonna be sick.
Well, let me
Of
do
an
it.
8-year-old, of a 12-year-old. If you want to keep them young, this seems like you do it more than enough.
Am I needed here for anything else? I really am. I don't.
I'm so sorry, Ellie.
Am I fucking needed here anymore? Because I can't fucking do this right now.
No, Ellie, you can go ahead and hop out. I'm sorry to bug you.
Fucking believe me, this part doesn't fucking talk to me again, you sicko. You're fucking sick. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. I never want to hear your fucking voice again. You lied to me. You lied to me knowing what I've gone through these past few weeks, and you fucking did it. You were like the last person I would have expected from this.
I'm so sorry.
You. Fucking give me that shit. And I'm leaving Senate, so in case you ever want to do this again, I'm not fucking here.
That's fair. I deserve
She's
that.
gone. Yeah, you deserve that. See, the thing is, the analogy to use here is if you make. Spar, do you like brownies?
Love them.
If I made a batch of brownies that had a tablespoon of dog crap in it, would you eat them?
No.
How about a pinch of it?
No.
The amount doesn't matter. Dog crap is still dog crap.
I really didn't want to make her sad or anything. I feel horrible now.
Good. I'm glad you feel horrible. Because you did this to yourself.
You're right, I did. And I deserve whatever punishment comes my way.
There's not really much I can do to you. You want to do what's right? Here's what you do. You shut down all of your accounts, you get off the internet, and you live your life. And the only way that'll make sure you don't harm other people or feed whatever deranged thing you're into. Do you understand me?
I'll be keeping my Discord, but I will definitely shut down
Why are
other
you keeping
stuff.
your Discord? You have nothing to do online. You are a single mother. Go provide for your child.
Because my mother uses Discord as well.
Get her phone number. You're dismissed. Asuka, shut the door behind her.
I will. Right, guys, I think that's enough. You can all go now.
Waiting on a couple of other people, and then we'll start. Okay, there's Asuka. There's Busy.
Hello.
Top Goon, what are you doing?
Oh shit! What? Uh-oh.
What?
It's all right. I don't think you were ever given a natural role for the server, so let me go ahead and give you that. It'll mute you because this is the way the gallery calls happen when we need to talk to somebody, so just be aware of that.
Gotcha.
There you go. Top Goon, he's from like the nerd collecting community.
I collect action figures.
Oh,
Wow.
The fellow boomer.
What's
excellent.
up, y'all?
Nothing of Moe Jesse that gave you the ability to unmute, so let me go ahead and handle that for you, Jesse Pinkman. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Can you go ahead and mute yourself so we can get started here in a minute?
Oh yeah. I didn't know like there was like a stream thing going on. I just saw like people on a PC.
not
I
a-
was like, join.
It's not a stream, but I think that'd be important for you to hear.
Yeah. Okay.
Send this to somebody.
Welcome back, Moe Jesse.
Thank you. I feel good to be back.
At least for the next few minutes. I'm sure you'll backflip out of here as soon as this call's done.
So, yeet.
Yeet.
All right, so
Oh.
let's see here.
I've missed my Moe Jesse dumps. Anyway.
All right, so time to get down to business. Dib, do you know why I've called you in here today?
I believe so, but lay it on me.
There is something that you've been hiding that you have not told anybody about that is recent, and you and I are going to have a discussion about it.
Okay.
So, how old are you right now? You're 25.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on the spectrum, and I also have ADHD.
All right. That's well and good. That I already knew. But when it comes to what we're talking about today, this happened how many months ago?
I believe a couple months ago.
A couple of months ago. You have been in communication with somebody that you've apparently known since they were 15 or 16. They are 17, they were turning 18, and you apparently not only met them at a convention, but you wanted to have a relationship with this person when they were 17. Is this correct?
It was a thought, but I did not. I shot that down, saying it was a stupid thought, and I did not go through with it.
Or did you not cite Romeo Juliet laws to try to justify it?
It was something I read out of context afterwards.
It wasn't something you shot down either, was it? It was something this other person shot down because they said they had a boyfriend.
Yes. I
So you
brushed it
did-
off
so you-
afterwards, and I did not engage with it about that afterwards.
And you didn't see any issue with inviting the 17-year-old, not doing it, but inviting them to your hotel room to film some weird horror movie stuff by themselves?
That was actually a random thought, and
It wasn't a random thought. It was a request that you went into detail about.
It
You
was
see, a
not-
random thought. Yes, it was. Otherwise, I wouldn't know about it, Dib. How would I know about it if it was just a random thought? That would have stayed in your head if it was a random thought. You know the rules here. Matter of fact, you've been happily in this server for about a year now, happily recording, enjoying every second of it, and constantly quoting me. So you know what my rule is. You know better. And I'm not going to tolerate that. You came into
I'm
this
not
server.
trying to lie with you.
Okay, cool. Because this all started in an Invader Zim server.
Yes, 2020.
Why don't you tell me what you posted in that server? I know that section of the server's nuked now, but tell everybody what you posted in that not safe for work room.
It wasn't my thing, but it was someone
I
drew
know.
a CP of dim membrane as a blueberry squirting.
And I heard something about a My Little Pony character named Silver Spoon. Is that accurate too?
Never heard of that.
Did you post My Little Pony character porn in this server?
No.
Yes.
Okay, we have other people saying yes that were there, but we're going to give them a spot to speak in a moment. But Dib, how old were you when you posted that image of Dib as a blueberry or whatever?
I did not post it. It was someone else named Mark Edel.
I said posted. I didn't say created.
This was posted around 2021, I believe.
Did you not post that image on the server?
No, I did not.
Then how do you think I'm referring to then? Because you're saying that you were saying that you posted it. Okay, then how are you even knowing what I'm referring to?
Because I sent it to you in the archive room, and I sent out
The chat log. When was this?
I sent it to you like about August, I believe.
Okay, was this in archive or was this in our DMs?
Archive.
If you tagged me in something, I'm gonna be honest, I pretty much ignored it because I was a little bit busy.
I didn't tag you. I just threw it there.
That it was a
Screen cap. It was an archive log, like it was a chat log.
So something none of us would even look at unless we absolutely had to. So you had an archive log of this not safe for work room?
Yes.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so let me ask you, why did you have this? Oh, so that's what that was in reference to. I thought he was logging somebody else's stuff. Okay, thank you, Oscar. You can talk, by the way. So the other individual in here who witnessed Dib's nonsense, what did Dib post?
It was a bunch of My Little Pony porn. It was a bunch of iffy stuff that was posted. Now I will say that, like I told Leo before, around this time, me and the owner of the server didn't really know the rules of the internet and stuff, so things were posted that some of it we were uncomfortable with, but we didn't say anything because we didn't know it was wrong, exactly wrong. But yes, My Little Pony porn was posted. There was inflation stuff that was posted. It was just a lot of weird shit that was very uncomfortable.
And you know what? Even ignoring that garbage, because it is garbage. Let's not kid ourselves.
Mhm.
You still took zero issue with messing with the 17-year-old. And you know what? If this is something you had done several years ago when you were younger, when you were like 18 or 19, we wouldn't be here. But not only did you do this and admitted to it, but this is even after you joined here and saw what we do to people who pull nonsense like that. So I'd like to know why you thought you'd get away with it.
I was bugging at me. I was eating away at me, and I told her about
I
it.
wasn't.
And
Don't you lie to me like that.
I'm not trying to lie to you, Lio.
Why'd you hide it if it ate away at you? Tell me.
Well, because I've actually told my parents about this, my mom and dad, and they told me not to mention this to anyone any further here.
This is so unbelievably stupid. You knew we'd find out.
Yeah.
We always do. And instead, you just tried to hide it further. Meanwhile, you're in these calls laughing and having a good time and allegedly trying to do predator hunting yourself. Sad thing is, you knew what this would happen. You knew this would happen the minute you started that nonsense. The minute you opened your mouth to start talking to the 17-year-old like that, because you were in this server while you were doing that. You knew what was going to happen. You did it anyways.
I also want to add on to the fact that, like, why were you hanging around a 15-year-old when you were 20 in the first place to the point where you'd start getting feelings for them?
Just she and I were just like closer to the rest.
What?
I don't know.
She doesn't actually have a reason. Shoot your shot, Dib. Let's see if you can defend it.
Just that she and I were closer than the rest. I wasn't trying to be sexual with her. I was, we were just doing like basic chit chatting on the phone. We chatted with her parents.
Dib, how many 15-year-old friends do you think I have?
None.
Correct. How many 15-year-olds do you think I text?
None.
Correct. Because it's not proper and you know that. Again, this is stuff you could have stopped a long time ago, but nope, you wound up getting feelings for him and started talking about Romeo and Juliet laws and constantly asking when they turn 18. You know what you were doing.
Don't forget the mention of the age of consent in their state was 16.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I said it was. I know it was 18. I read a statute law, and I just read that out of context. I was not trying to was not trying to defend my action. I was not trying to say that. It was.
Yes, you were.
Why were you reading it? Why were you reading it then?
Because I just wanted to know the law. Okay.
Why?
I would like to jump in and state that I think originally the Romeo and Juliet law that you were trying to look up is for kids in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why a 20-year-old would be looking into a Romeo and Juliet law when you're clearly out of high school. It doesn't apply here.
Yeah. You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like you were trying to find a loophole to spend a lot of time with a minor.
No. No.
Then why would you cite it? Why would you bring it up with this person? Why would you bring any of that up? If it was just looking into a law, which I think everybody at some point does, even if it's just out of curiosity, you don't
Mhm.
immediately bring it up also to the individual that you just asked out a while ago. Or we're testing the water to ask out by asking if they had a boyfriend. And then admitting that, yeah, you were thinking about it because you were getting fond of them. Like, again, I have people in this chat who know what you did. And you did all of this while in this server.
They could have been in the fucking like glitch tail server for all it fucking matters, because they're old enough to know why why it's wrong. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking up laws in the first place.
So you looked up laws. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm coping right now. You looked up laws to try to worm your way around without seeming sus.
No.
That's what it sounds like. You looked
No, I
up
was not.
specific laws to show the child, hey, there's these laws. It's not creepy because these laws exist. That's trying to worm your way around something.
Why do you think your parents told you not to tell people about this, Dib?
Because they'll think I'm some crazy person.
Crazy.
No,
Well,
they'll
there's a
think you're
certain
a
word
predator.
specifically.
They'll think you're a predator who preys on minors, which can get you on a list.
How many other people have you done this with, Dib?
None.
Guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yes.
The person who has been affected by this, I want them to speak up if they have the ability to right now. I want them to say what's on their mind.
Hello, Sam. I would like to speak a couple words with you. I have gone through major depression because of your ass, okay? Especially after what you've done to me. You made me suffer. You made me think that it was all my fault. And while me holding all this in for months and finally being able to speak about it, it just feels so good now. You put me through so much. You put me through stress. You put me through guilt. You made me think everything was my fault because you've never ever took the time to even consider what you've been doing was disgusting and wrong. And it goes against so many laws. And you, as a 24-year-old grown man, should have known better. But you didn't.
Your actions are abhorrent, repulsive, vile.
And grooming.
At
Exactly.
least attempting to, trying to lead up to it, if nothing else.
Well, no, I wouldn't really say it was attempting to. The whole thing that Dib was doing was orbiting around someone who was 15 at the time while they were still an adult and just kept trying to push things a little bit further and further until they could get with them.
Valid point. I apologize. I'm used to grooming usually having like
Well, yeah,
more
some people get
pornographic
more.
sense.
Well, no, people. Well, no, you can even class off the pornographic sense because he was posting porn in servers where he shouldn't be doing.
Good point.
I don't know
rescind my
if
statement.
I know Lyle wasn't there for the rest of the conversation we had in the group chat. Neri, didn't you mention a few times that there was a few minor characters that he would post stuff of and make excuses of why he can like these characters?
So I can list a couple of them if you'd like.
Yeah,
Yes,
go
and I
ahead.
want Dib to answer for every single one you list.
So first one was like the major one he was mentioning was my life as a teenage robot, Jenny, who is canonically 16 years old. And the next one was Mandy, which a couple of other people I know was also telling me that it was valid.
No.
And the other one was Z from that one plush he always was hanging around
Murder
with. And he would
drones. I think.
yeah. And he would
Goofy.
always like be caught making out with him on camera when that character is also 16.
Mandy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yes. Yeah, and that's a 6-year-old. No, 10-year-old. 10-year-old.
Yes, exactly. Even if you age them up, you cannot, because that is disgusting and it's still canonically a child. So aging them up does nothing.
Dib, is any of this incorrect?
The Uzi thing, it was a plush doll, and it was just me just being goofy. The Manny part, I do not recall. The Jenny part, that was just me being goofy. I was never intended to be sexual, none of that, period.
Were you just being goofy when you were asking someone underage about being with them?
It was a stupid thought. I had no intention to do it. I shot it down, and
You didn't shoot it down. She shot it down. And again, a thought. You had actions.
And Dib to had you tried to go after people who were doing the same shit while telling me that back then you used to excuse CP and that was an old thing because you were acting stupid and you thought because it was fictional it was okay. But apparently that's way more recent that you are telling me. So nice to know that you fucking lied again.
He thought it was just okay because it was fictional.
Also,
Is that
like,
why you posted
let's
pictures
go.
of Silver Spoon?
I don't know who Silver Spoon is.
Silver Spoon
Okay.
is the one.
It doesn't
So
matter.
it's a minor
Look,
character.
again, here's the thing. You keep saying thought. No, let me explain to you the difference. Thought, man, Lee Merriweather looks really good in that Catwoman outfit in the 60s. Woo! That's a thought. An action is me like showing up at Lee Merriweather's house and begging her to wear it.
I also have another thing. Even if it was a thought, bro, why are you thinking about underage kids, bro?
I was not thinking of underage kids.
Oh no, you were going, oh, I can't wait for this kid to become an adult. Oh yeah.
No,
Which is
no,
also creepy.
no.
Yeah. You kept asking me when I'm gonna
So,
turn.
so
Are we gonna start going into the pedophilia versus hemophilia argument?
Oh,
Here we're not. Heck no. That's a distinction without a difference. So,
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, no. Go ahead, Busy. Sorry, I keep you getting too confused. You're joined at the hip.
it's all right. We know. We're aware.
Yep.
Dib, like what Lio said, if you just had a thought, like he explained, it would have remained a thought. You took extra steps and even asked questions of the child. If this was anyone else in the seat, what would you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
you know.
You've been here long enough.
Don't
You
give
know.
me the big book of I don't know. Answer the question.
Can you repeat it?
Oh my god.
I said, if it was anyone else in your place right now and you weren't in the hot seat, what would you think hearing this?
I just think it would be horrible. Like, I wouldn't be happy about this.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
How do you not know people would find out? How do you not know? Like, you shouldn't even have the thought to begin with. Because, intrusive thoughts are one thing, right? Like, if you're at the zoo and you see a gorilla enclosure, you're like, I wonder if I can jump over that fence. That's a thought. It's an intrusive thought. And you're like, no, that's stupid. That thing would murder me. Jumping in, though, that's an action. And that's what you did. You were attracted to this minor. You'd been around them for a while. You've been in a server where you've been posting really strange pornography. And then you asked them alone in your hotel room, which, by the way, is extremely improper, just in general. Didn't ask for their parents to come in. Didn't sit there and say, hey, I want to film specific things for an indie horror movie. I think your daughter would be great for this, but, she's a minor, and I want to go ahead and get parental consent, and I want you guys on set. You didn't do none of that. You're just like, hey, just come up to my hotel room. Let's fake a choking scene.
Ew.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was something.
With rope.
Bro, what the fuck?
Okay, now you can't make me at any point, Lio, say that this was an attempted grooming. That was what
I rescinded that.
Yeah.
What you can say is attempted sexual assault.
No.
What a sterling defense. Can we get a round of applause for this brilliant defense? No.
I'm sorry, I
You know
don't have a
what?
tips of soundboard.
I got a perfect thing for you right now, Dib. For your sad story.
You know what? I just noticed we have somebody in this call who also has dealt with
It
similar
won't
situations.
work. I got a tiny violin for you and everything. I'm playing
I
it
have
right
it.
now.
I have it on the soundboard.
Hold on. I'm not interested in sound. Give me a second here. There's somebody here that I saw in the chat that I know has recently dealt with similar things, so I'm going to unmute them on the off chance they want to talk.
Oh, hello, wonderful people.
Hello.
Oh, God. Okay. Wow. Dip, you are a very interesting person from what I've heard. I went from wow, this guy's goofy to wow, this guy is depraved to wow, this guy needs to be behind bars. So, just to understand this correctly, you have been in the Senate for a multitude of months and you would record calls. So you'll be a trusted figure within this community, right?
I did it for awareness for people.
Okay, so you did it as to spread awareness for people. So you understood the nuances of grooming, the nuances of what is depraved and what isn't. And with this knowledge, you decided to completely disregard any moral compass to follow lustful desires to go after a child when you are older than me. Please explain to me how this is okay in any kind of way, shape or form.
I didn't want.
Well, it doesn't matter what you obviously did want because you did it. and you hid it from all the people here. So
my parents didn't want me to tell them about this because it will make me look more like a creep or whatever you want to call me.
okay, let me speak as a new parent myself. Okay, if my son, when he grows up to be your age and or younger than you, if he ever told me that he was talking to a 17-year-old or talking to a 15-year-old or doing anything you've been doing, I wouldn't have a son anymore. That's depravity, and that should be out of my household. So that you use the position you're in, the trust you have, and you decided to take advantage of a child. What is wrong with you?
No, I
And-
did not.
Okay, so please explain this to me. Do you think it's normal in any kind of way to have a fully grown adult asked to reenact a choking scene in a hotel with a child? Should this be normalized?
By yourselves. You're gonna dodge this problem by using comments that's like, you know what, this is a minor. If I want them for a specific scene, like, of course, excusing the idea of any attraction, which unfortunately for you is out the window. You'd be like, you know what, minor, I need their parents here. If nothing else, realizing how it would look.
And sorry for jumping. There's so much I've already learned already about you. So the Romeo and Juliet law. I have had to deal with fucking depraved individuals. My own groomer reciting that law. As Lio said, it only applies. No, it wasn't Lio. It was someone else in the chat. It only applies to people who met when they were both children. You never met this minor when they were a child. You were just trying to morally justify your depravity under the means of law. But I think we all know by now, especially you should know, legality does not dictate morality. Why would you do this?
I
don't care what you want.
He doesn't even know what he wants. It's just I want. That's all we know. Go on. What do you want? I'm curious.
But before you continue, I'm going to go ahead and put a kibosh on one part he might try. You can't even say that you wanted to do work in this server to atone, because you were doing this after you joined in and started doing stuff. So if you're trying to make that strategy, that's not going to work either, buddy.
I'm not trying to.
I just can't get over how he was like trying to stage a fucking rapey scenario.
I was not trying. No, I was not going to do a rape scene.
Okay.
You wanted to choke a fucking child in your fucking hotel room by yourselves after you said that you had a fucking attraction to them. What the fuck?
He just hold on. That's all he wanted was to choke out a minor. It's fine.
We finalized that. We finalized the sentence of "I won. I get it." To China.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Deb, you keep on saying that's not what you wanted, but that's literally what you asked to do. So please explain to me how you didn't want to do it, but you also wanted to do it. I don't get that. It makes no sense.
It was a random thought I had, and I.
Random.
Okay,
Random
again, a random thought I have is, oh, I want to draw today. Oh, I want to watch this video. Not, I want to reenact a choking scenario in a hotel room with a minor away from their parents. You know?
Hey,
yeah, if you're going to choke a child, at least do it the Homer Simpson way out in the public.
Exactly.
Wait, this was the whole thing was for a movie or something, wasn't it?
A movie? What kind of movie are you recording, bro? Wait,
Like,
what kind of
how
movie?
is it a random thought? Was it scripted? That's not random.
It's time to snuff.
That sounds very
funny. Very premeditated. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. Every single good...
Yeah, considering he was hanging around them since they were 15, it was premeditated.
Jesus Christ.
I want to say something, but like, I don't know. I haven't done any of this stuff before.
I do have a question, because, again, with him being around this community for so long, Dib, do you think what you've done here is normal? Do you think that other adults should do this?
After thinking about this for some time, like, no, it's
You had to think.
Doing a lot of thinking.
I laughed because otherwise I'd cry.
Okay, so you had to think, but yet you already know it was depraved because you called out people in the past about it. I'm confused here. Do you see how this is not making sense
yeah,
here?
I get it. I get why it's not making sense. I get it.
Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. There's no excuse. None. We're done with that. There's no you want it. There's none.
I have a slight incline he might be lying on the internet. This is crazy.
Well,
I know, it's a big accusation I'm throwing out here.
Endo would like to have a word because Endo is one of the people who have shared her grooming story with Dib, and he still did this. She would like to have a word if it's possible.
Okay. Let's just make sure we don't get off track. I want to make sure that Dib's victim has the more ability to speak if they want to as well.
Understandable. I won't do that. The one thing for sure is that I'm kind of confused with Dib because the factor being is that he recorded the Rosa call, if you remember, and we go into detail about what happened with me. I even had many solo calls about with Dib Bennett in here in the general calls, I believe so. I don't know what they renamed them recently. And I'm just like very confused how this is normalized in Dib's perspective when he has heard me mention about what happened to me and what I'm still going through to this day. So the one thing I need to ask you for sure is this the 17-year-old, why did you have a weird anxiety attachment with them or some shit or what?
Can you explain that to me? Anxiety
attachments when you have an attachment with somebody because you have a connection with them. So you try to put your emotions into this person to escape your own situations. So I remember somebody mentioning this to me behind the scenes about you doing this type of shit.
Really?
in a way.
Yeah, I actually, some people do talk to me about what's going on. I just stay quiet because I already knew you were in it. And I just didn't believe it at first because no one showed me any evidence. So, yeah.
And for the record, it took me about 24 hours from being told to now. Just because I wanted to make sure I spoke to the person that was affected by all this.
Yeah.
Because here's the fun thing about the 4 degrees of separation. I wouldn't have known about any of this if I didn't get in contact with my Quirk's friend and he didn't have friends that knew what had happened. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about it because you were intent on keeping it secret. I'm glad, though. I'm glad they approached me about it, and I appreciate that courage. And I appreciate the courage of your victim here that you were hovering around for years to come in and confront you because that takes a lot of courage. And I'm going to let them speak in case they have anything else they want to say.
I have nothing else to say to that man except for this is just beyond disgusting of what you've done to me for all these years and thinking it's okay to do so and normalizing it like it's something normal to do, which I hope and I know that you got caught, and I am very glad that you finally got caught for your actions. I don't want to sound immature about this in any way, but you should have known this was coming one day or rather. Especially since you were like criticizing the coyote dude, whatever you were talking about all the time. And, like bro would literally always show my friends in voice chat the coyote guy and be like, "Oh, this guy is such a creep" and stuff. And I'm like, "Well, who is the creep now? It's you, Sam. You're the creep."
Neri, mind if I say something to you, if that's okay?
Yes.
As someone who has been in your same position where you're confronting your abuser, I am so proud of you, especially with the confidence you've come in with how you're holding yourself. To stand up to someone so depraved, someone who's unable to even apologize and trying to think of every excuse under the sun, it is wild. So I am as a victim, you are doing an incredible job, and everyone here supports you.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you and everybody here for supporting me. And I really always wanted to say those last things to him because I felt like I was building up so much depression and anxiety because of how he used to make me feel like it was my fault. Like every time I tried to confront. Yeah, you did. Every time I messaged him, he would always make it my fault and not his.
Okay,
Ask that question. How would I make it your fault? Tell me that right now.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, it was you. Oh, it was not me.
I didn't say it was you.
Sit down, Dib. Shut up.
Okay, Dib, let me quickly explain something very quickly. If you want to at least appear sympathetic, you need to shut the fuck up and let your victim express how they feel. If you want to even have a chance of redemption, even
don't give him advice. Let him trip over himself. Let him make himself a bigger fool.
My bad. It's just in the sense of, Nivi, I want to say it here now. Everything that Dib did to you is not your fault in any kind of way, and never, ever let him think that it is.
Yeah, basically you can see that Dib is an absolute twat. Like, Dib, come on, finish the sentence. What did you want? It's easy. He can't fucking explain himself.
What do you
He's
want?
a twat.
We need to know.
A big old twat.
He likes teenagers because he's never developed past that stage because he peaked in fucking middle school. He wants to do fucking creepy pseudo rapey scenes by himself because who was the fucking cameraman, Dib? And then he sat there going, "Oh, mommy and daddy, I'm such a person and people now think I may be creepy. I don't understand." Did you tell your parents what you were doing or did you just sit there and cry into your mother's bosom? Everything?
Even the My Little Pony porn? Mother, please, you need to understand.
No, hold on. I want to know exactly what Dib told his mom and dad as he
told him
cried.
about the snuff thing and also the thought of dating me. That's what I told her.
Okay, so basically what you're telling everyone here is either a lie or that your mum and dad have failed you that hard that they're fine that their son is a paedophile.
Wait.
Hold on. You told your mother that you looked at Smut and she was like, don't tell anyone. What the fuck?
No, that you wanted to make it with a child. So basically, you're saying to the whole Senate now that your mother is fine with having a paedophilic son. That's really cool.
I have something to ask real quick. Yeah, how far in the script that you're gonna go with you're gonna just choke him out, or how far was this gonna go? Because
he wanted to like grab the rope and put it against my neck, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so I wanted to get further with it, like, and asking him how you mean. And so he told me, "You have to grab the rope and press it against your neck, but I'm gonna do it, so it makes you look like you're really gonna choke."
So this is snuff, not
Yeah, just snuff. Yeah, there's nothing more to just fucking
yeah,
snuff.
because like we can't. It's okay. Is it actually gonna be rape or is it snuff? Because
doesn't know what he wants. So
It doesn't matter what the script was because at the end of the day, he'd been hanging around with a child, said that he wanted to be with them, and then wanted to bring them up to his hotel room by themselves. And by the way, bit of rope play is usually used with adult partners as well, so it really doesn't matter what fucking role play shit you had in that script. We all know what you were doing.
Yep.
I don't want to know. Never mind. I rescind my question.
You don't have to know.
Don't need to know.
All he wanted
It was.
fuck real.
I just
Oh my god.
with so many depraved people. I'm like, oh, there's no way I'll be amazed. There's no way someone can say something which is more like shocking, but no.
I've not seen people possessed by Thomas the Tank Engine yet.
I'm sorry, what?
I think we're hold on. Real quick to give a TLDR to Top Goon. There was a predator we had busted like back in the day who tried to say that the reason why he did it was because he was possessed by a Thomas the Tank Engine character, and he actually thought that
is
would
fucking
somehow
awesome.
It is
so fucking funny.
We're getting a bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're getting a bit long in the tooth here. I think that if the victim, I have a couple questions real quick. This talk of like the rope and all that, was that in a voice chat or was that in text?
That was in a voice chat on Discord.
Okay. Do you have any text where he confirms that this is stuff that he asked for?
No, but one of my friends who is, I'm gonna keep anonymous just in case anything, but you probably know who I'm talking about. Took screenshots of him confessing it.
I got that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for you is I recommend as soon as you can, I think you do need to file a report just to have it on record because you have his name, you have all that. I think you can do that really easily. Is that something you'd be comfortable doing?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get that done. And for you, Sam Foster, Dib, here's what you're going to do. And I notice I'm not saying I recommend or I think you should. Here's what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is, well, I'm not going to tell you to leave the server. You're going to be removed. I'm not even going to give you that option. However, you are going to delete every call that you recorded here, and you're going to nuke your channel. You're going to nuke all your socials. I don't want to see you around again. If I find you around, I'll call your parents. And there's not a single lie you can tell them that's going to stop me.
Yeah, and also I would recommend have one last cry to your mother, and then you know what to do with that rope that you've got.
Whoa! Whoa!
I also have one thing I want to say.
No, we're done. We're go ahead.
So just because hey Dib, since you're super obsessed with Senate and barrel lore, how does it make you feel knowing that you are essentially the current Jag Red play?
I'm not.
Yeah,
not fun.
You pretty much are.
Major choice. Major choice. I think we're done here. Everybody's had their laughs. Everybody's had their jokes. Dib, do what I said, because I do have your information. Because you didn't
what I
hide
said.
it. And of course, yeah, that too. We're done here. Goodbye, Dib. I will not miss you.
You have to get out of here.
Bye-bye. Have fun.
That dude needs to stay the fuck away from conventions. Holy shit.
Real.
How somebody better